Is Andrew Tate good at chess? Andrew Tate is one of the most Google person on planet, also most searched on YouTube, where he often speak how he play chess, about the game, how it is good for you. He often makes metaphors between chess and life. But is he any good at chess? Is his money where his mouth is? We won't speak about escaping the matrix, masculinity and other things in this video. YouTube is full of this kind of videos. You can check Andrew Tate videos. Iman Gaji also speak about it, and you can check also him about the subject. In this video we will speak about Andrew Tate chess backgrounds, and we will review two of his available games. We will check a game against Piers Morgan and another game which is available online. Tate said that he learned chess from his dad when he was 5. His dad was Andrew Tate. He actually was a famous chess master with elo about 2500. He died in 2015 from heart attack during the chess tournament game. Andrew said that it was sweet as death, if that is even possible. Now we will analyze the game and see how Andrew Tate plays chess. We will check out the game. Andrew Tate was white and Piers Morgan was black, and Andrew Tate started the game with d4. Morgan plays d5, and Tate goes for the queen gambit. It wasn't a blitz game. It was 5 minutes until the end of the show. They put the timer, and when the time runs out, it's the game over. But it's not the classical blitz game. Okay, Morgan goes to the queen's gambit decline. He defends the pawn. Okay, knight to c3, knight to c6. Tate goes for the London setup, and Morgan goes to do bishop to the b4. We won't overanalyze this game, but we will see that soon the game will go south for the Piers Morgan. Okay, e3, bishop takes knight, recapture. Here is the first inaccuracies, so to speaking, from the Piers Morgan. If you are the chess beginner, you often will hear that it's not wise to go to the early queen's attacks. This is the move 6, I believe. So it's not the good idea to launch the queen attack, because queen can be easy target, and in this situation c pawn is hanging. So Andrew Tate took it. Morgan developed his knight, and Tate bring back his bishop to take the queen. Morgan sees that his queen attacked and go back, and here Tate goes for the knight to f3. He attacked his queen, but he start rambling stuff about how the chess is a racist game, that queen can jump over the board and the king don't, and he was starting to some story about yacht in Dubai, and I don't know, Piers Morgan was maybe distracted, so he blundered his queen, and he plays castle, and Tate took his queen, and Morgan screamed. Okay, this is game over basically, but they play more, of course. There are some moves after that. We go through them. Tate attacked Morgan's knight. He goes back. Then bishop to e5. Exchanges. Some more. And b6. Castle. This is another mistake from the Piers Morgan. G6. It is a simple tactic. You can see it white can eat the g6 pawn, grab another pawn, and pick up also the black knight, completely shatter the black the defense, and game will end soon. Andrew goes for it. Morgan plays bishop to b7, rook to e1, and now Morgan took Tate's knight. Of course, Tate captured the pawn. King moves, collect another pawn. King another move, and gives another check, and knight will fall. We check. Piers block the check. Good move by Tate, bishop to e6, and here a game practically was ended, but it was maybe 2 minutes, no less, about a minute and a half till the game ends, and Piers Morgan could bleed the time from the clock, but he didn't. It was gentleman move. He plays rook to c8, another blunder, third big blunder in a row. And the Tate, of course, took the rook. Piers Morgan screamed again, but is completely lost position. He took the bishop. Tate took the rook, and the game finished in a couple of moves. We go through them. Check. Another check. Okay. Now there is mate in 3, and Tate already announced it. Give the check, and then checkmate his opponent. From this game, we cannot judge over the strength of the Andrew Tate. It is game was ended 20 seconds before the time ran out. Morgan played really bad, so we cannot judge about Tate's strength. But the second game we will see now give us more info about his strength. Now we'll see the second game. Here is the picture from the match. His opponent was unknown, and like you see, Tate set his phone instead of the clock, and this game is really awesome. You have to see it to believe it. It's back and forward game. A ELO bar goes up and down. It's like guess the ELO. So let's check it out. Tate starts with d4. He obviously was a d4 player. His opponent plays d5, c4, dc, e3, c6, and bishop took to c4. Pretty standard stuff. And then his opponent attacked his bishop with b5, and his Tate retreat his bishop. His opponent play a5. He put pressure on the bishop, but not really, because the bishop have retreating square on c2, and Tate ignores it and plays knight to f3, and now his opponent plays really bad move, which is f6, and now Ben Feingold probably twitches somewhere, because f6 is really bad move. If you're beginner, everyone teach you not to play f6 really early in the opening, because it's the weakening move for your king, and open up potential attack to your king. And that is what Tate did. He put the knight on h4, and his opponent attacked his knight, and it's almost the fool's mate. Tate goes queen to h5, and like I said, it's almost fool's mate. If you don't know what it is, it's the fastest mate possible in 2 moves. But luckily, his opponent have d7 square to escape, and he did. And here Tate made his first mistake. He plays a knight to f3, and he should have played a knight to g6, because his opponent can took his knight because the pin, and he will took the rook. And his opponent now offered the queen trade. He offers the queen trade because his king is open at the middle of the board, but it is a mistake. Tate didn't see how to use this mistake. He plays king to g4, but what he should play is bishop to e6, give the check, and when king moves to d8 to protect the queen, he then should took the queen, and at the end he will took the bishop on the c8, but he didn't see it, and that is the second blunder from the Tate. And his opponent blocked the check. Okay, Tate castled. His opponent plays knight to e7, and now Tate makes his third blunder. He didn't grab the free e6 pawn, and he played move a knight to c3. It is a free pawn, and it is a big mistake from the Tate not to see it. It is easy to see, but his opponent play a king on d8, and Tate goes to e4 attack, and now his opponent attack his queen with h5. He escape from the attack, but his opponent attacks again, and he gives a check. And here is the fun start. His opponent blocked this attack with the bishop. However, Tate could again took the e6 pawn now with the bishop. So it is 1, 2, 3. It is fourth mistake by the Tate. He didn't see it, and he plays bishop to e3, and like you see from the yellow bar, it is from winning to losing endgame, and losing is because he trapped his queen with knight to g6, and his queen is trapped, and he have no squares to run away. In the live broadcast, in the live video, he said something like, "Damn, I lose my queen," and he took a knight to b8. He must give back some material for the queen, and but he said, I will beat you again, and his opponent took the queen, and now his opponent is queen up, but he will lose in 5 moves. If you believe it, his opponent play rook to d. Tate plays rook to d1, and his opponent queen to d7, queen to e7, and Tate try to open up the position. It's the best thing you can do when you are queen down. His opponent plays e5 and give away all of his advantage. Tate took the c6 pawn, and his opponent cannot took it back because of the pin on the king. He plays queen to b4, and now Tate eats the bishop. His opponent now blunder mate in 1. He plays queen to e8, and like you see, there's a checkmate in 1. You can pause the video if you want, but it's easy to see, and the solution is bishop to f7. So that is the second game. Andrew Tate said in some interview that his strength is probably about 1800, and that is probably true, maybe a bit less, because like you see, he made 4 or 5 blunders in one game, and he said that he could probably beat random people, but not good players like you and me. And that is it for this video. If you like this video, you can give a like or subscribe to my channel, and we will see you in the next video.